A West Fargo boy seems to have a growing friendship with NFL star quarterback Carson Wentz.
In fact, Carson invited Landon Solberg out to Philly 2 weekends ago to throw out the first pitch at the AO1 charity softball game. Landon and his dad, Travis, join us today in studio. Both of you guys, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you
thanks for having us back.
So I've been dying to ask you, Landon, I mean, were you nervous having to throw out that first pitch? Because I would have been.
Yeah, I was nervous, but luckily I had time to practice.
You threw heat, man. It was a great throw.
Well, I noticed we did see some video that you actually were warming up with Carson. So what did you get to do before the game, and did you get to visit with him a little bit?
Me and my friend Brody went down to the field to practice warming up our arms, and yeah, we played with some of the players, and Carson came out, and it was fun.
Super fun. Did Carson give you any special advice? You guys are practically friends. You've met him more times than most people. Did he give you any advice, or what has he told you?
He just told us that we'd do great.
He has full confidence in you.
Yeah.
And how was the event? I mean, we saw some of the video, and it looked like they had fireworks and all kinds of cool stuff.
After the show, they had a bunch of fireworks because it was dark out.
Nice.
And it was cool.
We have some video up right now. Can you kind of tell us what we're seeing here?
That was before I threw out the pitch. Yeah, that's right after.
Travis, can you tell us a little bit about this experience for the whole family and when you guys were invited?
Yeah, so a couple months ago, we got reached out by AO1 Foundation, and they said, hey, do you think Landon would be willing to come out and throw out the first pitch? We're like, absolutely. Yeah, this is going to be so cool. So I know Landon was a little nervous, like he mentioned, but it was so exciting to come out there, and we came out there. It was so great. The AO1 Foundation, he went to the camp last year, and then he went on a hunting trip in the fall. And they came up and were talking to him. It was like a brother. It was like family. They saw us coming into the stands. They ran up. All the guys came up, brought him on the field. It was so wonderful. It was great to see, and we were excited to have that opportunity for him to do that. It's such a unique experience for people, or a person, to be able to do such a thing like that. So it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, looking at some of these pictures from your weekend there, you do look like you're just, old friends, family, hanging out.
Yeah, you see on the upper left, you see a bunch of the guys from the AO1 Foundation, and then met Carson's wife in the bottom right photo there, and she's a big sweetheart too. So, and then you can see, I believe that's Zach Ertz, and yeah, Carson talking to the boys. So it was pretty incredible experience.
It seems like, it's easy to think Carson Wentz just this big deal, and talking about this extension, contract extension, that he would, almost be too big to do things like this. But it seems like his heart is still really in the right place.
Absolutely. He's so down to earth. He's just such a great guy and such a great person, and driven by faith is such a big thing, and I feel that's why he's giving back the way he does, and doing things like this for Landon and giving him that opportunity. So.
Did you have that moment that day where you're like, okay, somebody just pinched me?
It was when he was going out to throw the pitch. Yeah. It was pretty surreal seeing him and Carson. You saw a little clip of the video, but he's walking out with Carson. There's 15,000 fans in the stands.
Cheering him on.
Yeah. Andrew and I were lucky enough to be down in the field.
Landon, I don't know if you saw this, but we talked about it. We were so proud of you, because did you see the woman that hit the camera guy? Yeah, so you didn't do that. So we're like, okay, good job, man. Way to go.
Yeah. We told him before that, because we saw that clip, and we were like, you can't do any worse than that. It can only get better from there.
Good stuff. Well, since you're here, and Landon, we asked you how you're feeling. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really good.
Really good? You look good, and you said you actually have some news, Travis.
Yeah, so it was pretty neat. The day of the softball charity game, we got a call around noon that a trial in Cincinnati just opened up that we potentially could get into. So we'll actually find out this Friday if we get in for sure or not. So we were on a trial in Cincinnati before, and then that wasn't effective. So then we stopped that in January, and then did another round of radiation. So then we were really in a pause of what we were going to do next. So just waiting for a trial to open up. So we just felt so blessed that we got that call on that day. The AO1, the day that we were out for the game. So we're excited to hear on Friday. A little nervous, anxious to see what happens, but we just feel like it's going to come through for us, and then So then for that, we'll go out for a couple days for testing, and then we'd go out July 5th, and then we'd be out in Cincinnati for a month. Again, we were out for 5 weeks at the initial trial last time we went, so we'll be out for 4 weeks. But crossing our fingers and praying that everything works out, that we can get into the trial and start them on something new and feel like we're attacking what's happening with them right now.
Well, we're praying for you, and we'll have to have you back on to get an update, but I think the power of prayer is with you, and you're looking great and doing great, and we're going to continue to support you through this, Landon.
Thanks.
And Carson Wentz apparently is too,
Yeah.
your new buddy. So thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much.
Stay with us. Coming up next here on North Dakota Today, another chance for you to have lunch at a food truck, and it's all for a good cause.